Hello, everybody, and welcome to PB Squamers. I'm a dude who reads dark romance, and I'm going to talk about them. In this episode, Silent Vows by Jill Ramsower. I got into this book because I'm going to the Book Boyfriend Bash in Midland, Texas on October 12th, 2025, depending on when you're reading, listening, or watching this. So I'm going to that. So I was trying to read a book for every author that's going to be there, and this is one of them. She seems very nice. I'm excited to meet her. All right, let's get into it. So it is a mafia set up arranged marriage romance. It's called Silent Vows because no spoilers yet. I'll say when there's going to be spoilers because the beginning of the book starts her, Naomi, the main character, her dad killed her mom in a car accident, and she lost her voice from the trauma of that. And then she gets married, arranged marriage to a guy named Connor in the Irish Mafia because she's the Italian mob. So they get married to the Irish Mafia to secure the families. And that's basically the beginning of the premise of the book. Now, for an actual review, I think this book is just like, it's just good. Like, it's not groundbreaking crazy. Like, sometimes you read books and you're like, the twist, I never saw that coming. But this isn't one of them. You're just kind of sitting there like, oh, this was a good book. At no point was I absolutely shocked. At no point was I disappointed. At every point I kind of saw what was coming next. And even still, I was just like, oh, well, this is well written. I wouldn't say it's like a fluff book, but it was just kind of like a good palate cleanser of a book if you don't have one, especially if you like mafia romances or arranged marriages or anything like that. So yeah, I think that's how I describe it. I am reading Kiss of the Basilisk, which is just pure smut, and I kind of liked that this was the book I came from because it was like a breath of fresh air book. I thought it was good. Okay, time to get into the actual discussion of the book. So if you haven't read it yet and you don't want to do spoilers, now is the time to leave. So at the beginning of the book, so first off, the voice actors I thought were both very good for the book, so I like that because I do audiobooks almost exclusively. I will say at every point I knew it was going to happen. Like, there was no crazy twists at all. Like, the ending especially, where it was like, so the beginning of the book, you know, she claims that she's mute, but she's not. And then Connor figures it out immediately that she's probably faking it, which, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any point. It just kind of happened. Like, it's like, okay, they said they were gonna get married, they got married. You think that he's gonna actually fall for her, he actually falls for her. You think she's eventually gonna fall for him, she falls for him. And then, like, the book kind of ends. Like, it's a short book, it's not very long. And the ending where, like, the dad tries to double cross his own family by bringing in the is it the Armenians, Bulgarians, something. He brings in another mob gang, and then the Irish just buy them out. Like, it was like 10 seconds of a twist, and I was like, oh, wow, you didn't see that coming. But, like, you knew it was going to end good. Like, you knew that no one was going to die. You knew they were all going to be together. So, I don't know. I just thought it was like the whole book. But, like, just because I could predict everything that was going to happen, and there was no part where I was like, this is going to be absolutely insane, I just kind of, like, I still, for some reason, just, like, I don't know. I just liked it, which is, I mean, that's a good thing. It's well written. The characters make sense. The characterization, I liked Connor. I liked Naomi. I will say that's not always the most common thing. I have liked books, but hated the male main character, or the same thing where I hated the female main character. It's like, I liked the book, but I hated the female main character. A good example is Spark of the Everflame. I hate the female main character for that book, but I like the book. So it is a very interesting book. I'm trying to think of anything else that was, like, super crazy that I was like, oh, I mean, she was a virgin when she goes into it, and they kind of gloss over that. And just like every other dark romance book, he just slams that in and it works fine. It's like, you were described as quite large, sir, and she's new to this, and you just slamming it in there. I don't think so. But if you say so, maybe. The tattooing thing where they tattoo on each other's to, like, mark each other on each other's wrist, I do think was very hot. I like that idea. Would I get a tattoo for someone else if it was like that? Maybe. So, yeah. So that was the book. I don't think I have, like, a ton of things to say. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm gonna make these videos and I'll be like, oh my god. But no, this one was just good. It was just a good video. Or a good book, and I have no issues with it at all. I'm trying to think of this, but it was like, I don't know. It had all the good tropes. It had the who hurt you, which was her dad. and it had, I don't know, it was just good. It was just a good book, and I would recommend it. I'm gonna end the video here because that's all I got. Peace out.